Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here for Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The man in motion is Watson. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. A run here with Johnson. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Faltanu. He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, set! Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. He's going to air this one out. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Okay, break. Get it.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. Warriors, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. That's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers
Ready? Seven.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Another run here with Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down.
Let's
3 to go.
now. Bronco 80.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Okay, ready.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go.
He'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That is caught. What a throw. That fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Colts nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Colts first down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Roll!
Running is Mitchell. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 33-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Riggs! Liking 18! Trap 60! 19 tight! Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Street! Ready?
Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
60 Maverick! Ready?
On play action, Richardson moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Liking it! Unlock right! Ready?
First carry now for the forward Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Richardson on the move. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Coconut, Riggs, Riggs.
A give to Mitchell. To the pylon, he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. And they're on 28.
Ready, check.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Slide extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panther 11, County Lions, go!
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get it.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd down, here's Johnson.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
60 Vikings.
A tight end in motion now. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that 4th down stop.
60 Eagles.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Viking 8. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. Go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. Hurt. Ready.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Clearance forward for maybe a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. The Steelers can use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Gravity line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Tag. 18, pioneer.
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be ball in. He's got it. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Colts. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. First down. Pittsburgh.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Back to the air one more time. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown Steelers. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Slides extra point up and good. And the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Gould on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Here's Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy. His second hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Johnson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll work now on second and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
A give, and here's Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Warriors 70.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Fryermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pass taken in by Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack. So often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Too much leg there. That went into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. 79 Broncos. Hey, Crash. Lightning, 18. 18, Pioneer.
On first down, it's Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And a mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Steady!
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Check smash! Check smash! Riggs! Riggs! Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is T.J. Watt working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. We'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll run. Johnson. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's second down and 4.
Go!
Now it's Johnson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
19, 5, 19.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He should have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a screen set up for Johnson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Catch made there by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, 70 Timberwolf. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Colts first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80. Go street.
Here's Mitchell. Open space to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, think every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and
oh, do you believe it? It is blocked. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. Oh, yeah. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, check. Street, street. Steady.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. Step 6. Hurt.
Richardson going to look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, Richardson, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. They'll come up for first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 2.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On play action, Richardson forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Plenty of time. All three timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 7, Viking, 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Now it's Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
60 Bison. Hey. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Headed left, buying time. There he goes again. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
Mitchell. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now, 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Trap 50, trap 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll try, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Got it. Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 70, Timberwolf.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.